Once upon a time, deep under the sparkling blue waters of Atlantica, Princess Ariel was swimming near a coral reef with her best friend Flounder. The sunbeams danced through the waves, creating a magical glow all around them. "Race you to the big rock." Ariel giggled, flicking her tail and speeding off. "Wait for me, Ariel," puffed Flounder, trying hard to keep up. As they reached the big rock, something shiny caught Ariel's eye. Half buried in the sand was a beautiful shell, shimmering with all the colors of the rainbow. Ariel picked it up carefully. "Flounder, look at this," she said, her eyes wide with wonder. The moment she touched it, the shell let out a soft hum, and a warm light surrounded them both. Suddenly, a map appeared, glowing in mid-water. "It's a treasure map," Flounder gasped. "But not just any treasure," said a new voice. It was Sebastian the crab, who had been watching them from behind some seaweed. "That'd be the map of the Lost Lagoon. Legends say it leads to a magic pearl that grants one wish." Ariel's heart leaped with excitement. "We have to find it." "But Ariel," Sebastian warned, "the Lost Lagoon is filled with riddles and challenges. It's not going to be easy." "I love a good adventure," said Ariel, tucking the shimmering shell safely into her satchel. "Come on, Flounder." "Sebastian, are you coming too?" Sebastian sighed heavily. "Oh, I suppose someone has to keep you two out of trouble." And so, their adventure began. Following the glowing map, Ariel and her friends swam through twisting tunnels and gardens of dancing anemones. They soon came upon a field of giant clams, each one snapping open and shut. "We need to get through," said Ariel. "But how?" asked Flounder, nervously dodging a snapping clam. Suddenly, one clam opened and spoke in a deep voice. "Answer our riddle. Past you may. Fail to answer, you must stay." Ariel smiled. She loved riddles. The clam asked, "I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" Flounder scratched his fin, looking puzzled. Sebastian muttered, "This be too much thinking for a crab." But Ariel thought hard. Then her face lit up. "A map," she cried. The clam smiled wide, revealing a pearl inside, and slowly sank into the sand, creating a safe path forward. "Way to go, Ariel," cheered Flounder. Above the waves, Scuttle the seagull had seen the shimmering light from the shell and swooped down to find Ariel. "Hey, Ariel, what you're up to?" he squawked, landing awkwardly on a floating piece of driftwood. Ariel quickly explained the quest. "Well, you're in luck," Scuttle said. "I know a shortcut to the Lost Lagoon. Follow me." Sebastian rolled his eyes. Are we seriously trusting a bird who thinks a fork is a dale hopper? But Ariel laughed and decided to follow Scuttle. Sure enough, Scuttle led them to a hidden underwater canyon filled with glowing jellyfish that lit the way like lanterns. "You see," Scuttle said proudly, "I got navigational instincts." They thanked Scuttle and continued their journey, the map pulsing brighter with every stroke of Ariel's tail. Just when they thought they were close, a strong current pulled them toward a massive whirlpool swirling with sparkling dust. "This must be the Whirlpool of Whispers," shouted Sebastian. Voices echoed from the whirlpool, soft and mysterious. "To pass unharmed, you must each speak a secret true." Ariel, Flounder, and Sebastian looked at each other. "I'll go first," said Ariel bravely. "Sometimes, I wish I could visit the land again, just for a little while." The whirlpool shimmered gently. "My turn," said Flounder. "I'm scared of sea spiders, even the tiny ones." The whirlpool sparkled. Sebastian shuffled nervously. I like to sing when no one's listening." The whirlpool glowed brightly and slowed, allowing them to swim through safely. They laughed and teased each other about their secrets as they pressed onward. Finally, they reached the Lost Lagoon. It was breathtaking, a hidden underwater valley surrounded by crystal waterfalls and trees made of silver coral. In the center was a tall pedestal, and on it sat a single, glowing pearl. But guarding the pearl was a giant sea turtle with a wise old face. "Who dares seek the pearl of the lagoon?" he asked in a rumbling voice. Ariel swam forward. "We do, sir. We followed the map, answered the riddles, and faced our fears." The turtle smiled. "Then you are worthy. But remember, the pearl grants only one wish. Choose it wisely." Ariel looked at her friends. She thought about all she could wish for: to live on land, to have new treasures, to explore new worlds. But when she looked at Flounder, Sebastian, and even Scuttle flapping above, she realized something important. "I wish," Ariel said clearly, "for the Lost Lagoon to be protected forever, so everyone can see its beauty without hurting it." The pearl glowed brighter than ever before. The lagoon shimmered with magic, becoming a sanctuary for all creatures of the sea. The old turtle nodded proudly. "A selfless wish is the most powerful of all." Ariel and her friends returned to Atlantica as heroes. King Triton listened proudly as Ariel told the story of their adventure. He placed the shimmering shell on a special pedestal in the palace. From that day on, the lost lagoon stayed safe and beautiful, and every once in a while, Ariel and her friends would visit it, not to seek treasure, but simply to enjoy its magic. And whenever Ariel looked at the shimmering shell, she remembered that the greatest treasures were always the ones shared with friends. The end.